Hello guys, very warm welcome to all of you. Now this video is the first video for especially newcomers, novices who are new to Google AdSense. However, they would like to go ahead and apply for it or get some kind of earnings out of it. So let's get started. So first thing first, what do you need to do to have a Google AdSense approved? Number one, either you can have a website of your own. Number two, or rather you can have a blog site. It can be blogger.com, it can be wordpress.com as well, or any other kind of web 2.0 kind of websites where you can create blogs. Number three, you can also have your Google AdSense approved on your YouTube channel. Okay, so before we go ahead, let us see how you can go ahead and apply for one. We go to incognito because I'm already logged into the other window. So I go ahead and type this keyword Google AdSense. Press enter. Let's see what have we got here. Okay, the third link says google.com/adsense/start. So let's click on this link. This is a link where we should be going to as a beginner. Okay, we have got a sign in button on the top right, and then we have got sign up now. Sign in is basically for people who already have a existing Google AdSense account. Sign up now is for people who are trying to create a new AdSense account. Okay, so let's click on sign up now, and then it's going to open up a page where you need to enter certain details about your. Okay, yeah, here it is. You can either enter your URL, that's your website name, or your blogger link, or your YouTube channel link. Okay, so let's put the website example.com. Your email address, Google always prefers if you have your email address as part of your domain. Like example is info@example.com. Okay, so it creates a legitimacy among Google AdSense approval process. Okay, the third thing is get helpful AdSense info at that address. I always choose yes, because if there's a problem, Google will keep me informed, and it will also tell me how am I improving. I mean, like a graph, like visitors, and lot many good information. So I always choose yes, and then I click on save and continue. Now when you click on save and continue, you will go to another screen where there is another couple of questions, very basic questions about yourself, like name and other details. You can go ahead and fill that out. Okay, so once you go ahead and do that, you will get a screen which says like a thank you message when you say that after submitting a form, right? So it says activating your account. This usually takes less than a day, but in some cases it can take longer. We will notify you when everything is ready. Remember, place the code on every page. We will not think about that now, at least on this video. However, in the next video I'll post how to go ahead and create ads, or at least put the Google code on your website or on your blog site. Okay, so let's wait for 1 or 2 days. Once it gets approved, then you'll get a screen which says this. It will mostly say your site is now ready to serve Google AdSense ads, and in the content of the email, I got this like 3 days back. So in the content of the email, your site so and so is now ready to show Google AdSense ads and start earning. So you can click on get started. It will directly take you to the same Google AdSense link where you will have to go ahead and log in. Okay, so that's actually the process. Before you go ahead and apply for an AdSense, we need to keep few things in mind, especially for newcomers. Your domain, that's your website, or your blog site, or your YouTube channel must be at least 6 months old. Okay, just to create that presence, that you have a presence on the web. marketplace for the last 6 months. So that's why 6 months. There's no other explanation for that. So yeah, and minimum of 20 blogs. So if you are a website, you will have a blog section, and in 6 months is a very good enough time to actually go ahead and create 20 blogs. If you're a blogger, you might have more than 20. There's no harm if you have more than 20 blogs. The third thing, you need to have traffic. Traffic is visitors who come to your website. You need to have traffic of approximately 100 per day. If all 100 are not new visitors, at least around 70 or 80 of those 100 should be new visitors. 20 or 30 can be returning visitors. Returning visitors are those visitors of your website who have seen your blog or your website previously as well. And make sure that those visitors are genuine, not done through any kind of tool or any other way. So make sure we are recording this video in a very white label thing. I mean, when I say white label, is kind of a very genuine way of going ahead and applying for an AdSense account. There are tips and tricks. I will not come to that. We will bypass that, because if Google finds it out, your account would either be suspended or be closed, and it can be done without notification as well. Okay, the next thing is you should be minimum of 18 years of age. If you're less than 18, then you should open an account in the name of your parent, your guardian, or someone who knows you well. Okay, they should also keep a track of you if you are below 18 years of age, to make sure that you are doing things the right manner. Okay, now on your website or on your blogs, you just cannot promote any kind of provocative content like violence or sexually targeted, or say for example in US certain states marijuana or weed is legally approved, but you cannot go ahead and put a blog on how to go ahead and no, uh, you just can't do that. And even drugs, no, it's an absolute no. Okay, now coming to the next part, your website layout should be clean. There should not be so many messy things, so many buttons, so many ads, so many flashy things. So that's not clean, and that's not that doesn't look good. It looks more like a spammy website. So it should have a clean and a neat layout. Okay, so once we have these things in mind, and you go ahead and approve for it, you get approved. Now coming to few questions. So everyone wants to know payment. How do I have to make any kind of payment? So no, Google AdSense never asks you to pay anything to apply for an AdSense account. But yes, you will be, if you're located in India, say for example, you will be asked to provide your account details so that Google AdSense team can do a electronic funds transfer. So that's like more like a NEFT that we have in India. So it takes around 4 to 10 working days for us to receive the fund once the transfer is been processed from Google. Okay, we have wire transfer, we have checks, and so these kind of options, especially wire transfer, is available for Western countries like US, Canada, and other countries as well. Encashing through Western Union, quick cash, or money transfer might incur extra charges. You might have to pay kind of extra charges for the transaction to get processed. So at times Google might ask for to you to verify your identity through a government issued ID card. It can be a PAN card, it can be Aadhaar. I don't think they will ask for Aadhaar, but yes, at times they ask for PAN card. Okay, and they might ask you to verify an address. If to verify your address, you can either produce your Aadhaar or your election ID, but it never asked me to do so. But in case if it asks you, go ahead and do that. Okay, how much money do you need to earn before you go ahead and get paid by Google? Okay, so it's 100 dollars or equivalent to $100 for our currency. So if you're located in India, it can be 100 into the currency rate, which is approximately 70 rupees is equal to $1. So 70 into 100 is equal to 7,000 rupees. Okay. Unfortunately, this threshold screen, we do not have Indian currency mentioned, but yeah, we can always go ahead and do the conversion as per our conversion calculator. Okay. Now, the next question. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sometimes your account might get closed. So electronic fund transfer, how does it happen? If your account is closed, it will return back to your Google Adsense. So you will have to provide an alternate account details so that your earnings can be created there. Okay, so someone who is asked for a check, make sure you have your current address updated so that the check does not get returned back to Google Adsense. Okay, when do you get paid? You get paid between the 21st and the 26th of every month. Okay, so, and how do you know that your payment is processed? In your Once you log into your AdSense account, you will see that there's something called payment options on the left hand corner. If you click on it, it will show you that your payment is in processing or has been processed or maybe completed. So yeah, so these are the most common questions that have been asked for AdSense. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and create another video where I would tell you how it actually works. Okay, now, like example in this screen. So how do you know that Google is going to put an ad on your account? So Google is going to give you a code. You just need to put the code in the relevant. If you're a developer, you will know how to put the code. If you're not, then you can pass the code to your developer and they would go ahead and put it. Once the code is placed there and you have saved it, it should start showing ads immediately. However, at times it takes a few hours as well. Preferably, how many ads can I put on a single page or a single blog? And look at this yellow colorful banners. This is rectangular, this is square. These are nothing but your places where you want your ads to show up. Okay, this is a example of an ad, of a Google AdSense ad. Okay, so this is the one. Now, for WordPress, we have a lot of tools through which you can go ahead and place such codes. You can also do it through a widget. If it's a blog site on a WordPress, you will have a widget called text widget. You can place a text widget on the right hand side. This is for those who knows about few things about WordPress. So you can just copy paste the code in the text box, save it, refresh it, and you can see your ad coming up. Again, it might take few hours if it's a new account. I guess so. That's about it with our new AdSense video. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it, please give us thumbs up and obviously subscribe to our channels. I will go ahead and post new stories and new videos, especially on AdSense and other uh, affiliate marketing through this particular channel. So make sure you keep up. Okay, all the best, guys, and have a nice day. Bye bye.